right, U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Corp. Michael Selig, he's the chairman. He writes in today's Washington Post, America's financial markets are ready for a golden age. A golden age, Michael Selig. I like the sound of that. It's a golden age on technology. It's a golden age on lower, less regulation. Is that fair? Is it a golden age for blockchains and crypto? Tell me what's golden here.
All of the above, Larry. So we're really at an interesting time, a pivotal moment in the evolution of America's financial markets. We're seeing blockchain, AI, cloud computing, prediction markets, all manner of new types of technologies, products, and platforms. And we as regulators need to step up. We need to ensure that these technologies and platforms are made in America and not offshore.
So, okay, what's your first order of business? I'm reading your artificial intelligence are making it possible to uncover methods for hedging. Okay, now, people want to know, is it safe? That's the first thing they want to know. I mean, that's true for crypto in general, but crypto's gotten a lot more acceptance, particularly amongst the younger generation. All right, is the hedging safe, and can we rely on it?
Absolutely. I mean, that's our job as regulators, to be reviewing these products and services, working together with applicants, to the extent someone's registering a new software system as an intermediary or they're leveraging it in their business. We have certain standards that we need to enforce, but we need to meet the builders and the entrepreneurs where they are. We can't be telling them top down what it needs to look like. We need to work with them, understand what they're building, and make sure that we put the right controls in place.
Well, all right, you're going fast. Let me go, and I'm very here. The Federal Reserve, many believe, want to control digital currency. What's the CFTC position on that?
Well, the CFTC's role is really to regulate the marketplace. So to the extent a digital asset is a type of commodity, we have authority there. We're regulating the futures markets, the derivatives markets in those asset classes. And we're really excited that Congress is considering, thanks to the president's leadership, giving us additional supervisory authority over the spot market for these commodities. So the Federal Reserve certainly has a role to play to the extent that there are digital currencies and other products that are currency-like. But to the extent it's a commodity and something within our remit, we set rules for that marketplace, and we're looking forward to working with Congress and the president to get this legislation across the line.
I mean, how big now is the whole futures market complex, everything? How big is it? How many trillions of dollars?
It's a many trillion-dollar market. I mean, there's many different measures. So there's notional versus other types of metrics in calculating the size. But these are large markets, and we're seeing newer asset classes emerging every day. I mentioned prediction markets, which is a massive new market that we have authority over, that we need to take a role in regulating. We have other asset classes like digital assets that are also expanding the size of what we're looking at in the futures and derivatives markets. So we're eager to regulate and work together with these new industries to develop clear rules of the road that are going to protect consumers, provide clarity to investors, and certainty to the marketplace.
And how do you work with the Federal Reserve and the bank regulators in general? Control of the currency, FDIC. How does the commodity futures work with them?
So our remit right now, as I mentioned, is within the derivatives and futures contracts and swaps, as well as some limited spot authority, for example, for market manipulation and fraud. And so we're working together with colleagues throughout the administration. We work very closely with Chairman Paul Atkins as well at the SEC, as well as within the Treasury and other agencies, because our financial markets require a number of specialized agencies. And so we're all doing our part to make sure that investors are protected and that our markets are the best in the world.
Can we avoid a meltdown like 2008 and 2009?
Well, I think blockchain presents great opportunity there. I mean, our markets are moving on chain. I expect to see our markets on chain within the next year, 2 years, and that type of technology can allow for greater transparency in the marketplace. We might have not had the financial crisis had the over-the-counter derivatives markets been visible on chain.
All right, terrific stuff. Thank you, Commodity Futures Trading Commission Chair, Mr. Michael Selig. We appreciate it. Good luck on the job, folks. I'll be right back with my last word.